Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, sa tayo na naman connection June. Kanina na. Hello chat round. Yeah. So let's roll that intro, shall we? Yeah, like I said, I put all my work to that site, so if you're interested in like Star Trek and Tower Field or Toddler work, please go to that site. Yeah, so, hit pet notes. The servers are down now, but I wanted to kind of do a thingy. Apparently the other day, I'll start the 16th, what's the 16th? A couple of days ago, actually. They had posted the first thing where people was putting, like taking screenshots and sending screenshots, just everything else. Well, they just posted 2 days ago, actually, the first, yearbook thingy, that's everything else and all. But it's still going on, so if you still want to be part of it, that's everything else. It is still going on. So, and then when you do, you want to put this community at criticstudio.com with the keyword subject line yearbook screenshot contest. And as you can see, every Tuesday they will actually put a thing. So on Tuesday when they had their thing, alright, every Tuesday they will do their thing, just everything else and all. On Tuesday they've already put their thing in. Now I'm not sure how long this is going to be running. All in just 1920 by 1080. There it is. Till midnight, November 6th. So if you want to get your picture in here, you've got till that day, basically. Oh, it's election day. Interesting. Anyway, so do you want to get your picture in this little thing? Every Tuesday when they do their console update, they'll also do basically a server thing, this, everything else, and they'll actually post. So like I said, last Tuesday, they'd already put the first one out. So these are all the people that won their contest and got to get on the, thingy. So we've got one person here, we've got one person here, got another person here. If you look carefully, yeah, this is Tilly. But then she's got her evil twin over here. Then you got two right here, looks like. Then one right here. And then you got this one up here. So people are already sending stuff in already. So next Tuesday, do you want to get, on this thing, again, you need to send it into make a screenshot and after the 1920 by 1080, no larger, send it in at community at criticstudio.com with the subject line yearbook screenshot contest, which will run till November 6th. So if you want screenshot, and Aaron, yes, you need to send your sulking, crying Vulcan. I think you'll have a chance to get on this little thing. You need to send in your crying Vulcan. The good news, Aaron is finally, sad news is, Critic had him delete his character and restart his character. So he needed to get part of the tutorial. There's a lot of people, that basically are getting stuck in the tutorial. Now, me, I got lucky. I needed to get past it. I didn't get stuck. But there's a lot of people who are getting stuck. There's often an issue that's causing the player not able to load into their character. Meaning, you created a new, discovery character, You basically started the tutorial, but then you log out to go get dinner, go play with the little queen, do something. But when you came back, and if you were still in the tutorial and you hadn't left yet, well, you couldn't get back into your character. You literally had to delete him and restart him all over again if you were still in the tutorial. Resolved an issue causing enemy and all task alteration to the set of level 10. Aww. My Thanos is better anyway. Yes, you can see there, ladies and gentlemen. That is, Aaron's little, new character, Thanos. The only thing is he doesn't have his Power Glove, because he didn't do the event to get the Power Glove. Well, anyway, Tato's alteration. There was a lot of people standing that Tato's alteration with two of old veterans FTS, where literally you can just do thorough well. All the bad guys were literally 10, so everybody was going in at like level 60, 65, 50, 35, and just basically just standing thorough well like crazy, or 2-3, and just demolishing anything and everything, and getting all the optionals, getting all of the, detect the little shit that are running away, detecting Starbase so it doesn't get blown out, totally standing it. Now, when it comes back up, it's going to scale to, so if you're 65, they're going to be 65. If you're 50, they're going to be 50. But, there was a lot of people standing, so that's why Coruscant and some of the others were not filling up, because everybody was standing to start they one operation, because literally today guys were set at 10, so, kill everything, collect everything. But then an issue that any discovery characters from gaining the third conflict duty officer mission. Yes, I've actually had that happen on my one character, and I will give you kind of the spoiler alert. Critic. Why? I don't want to spoil it to the people who've not done the tutorial Stein. Then you are forced, as we call them STS. Quinn will start bugging you to do TSOs, where you've got to do them no matter what, to kind of get rid of them. Because you hit decline, it's got the auto skip. That's turned off. So it's constantly popping up every few minutes. We need you. The dog needs you. The dog hunt needs you. So when you hit decline, it puts the auto skip, but it don't. Then you are forced to do the storyline, stranded in space, diplomatic and any, stop the signal. You are forced to do all of them. Now, I understand that they had to get rid of some of the missions, like Nimbus, the Nimbus place. So that's now a side mission. So when you're up in that sector lock, you'll see it and it'll pop up. Shouldn't he only pop up when you're at 50? Yeah, at 50, totally popping up. So there was a bug, and there still seems to be a bug for some people, that if you're the new character, and you just finished the tutorial, and what the bug is, he pops up and tells you that Starbase 1. They need you at Starbase 1. Then he starts to turn off, with everything else. But then, like I said, when you say, okay, I'm not going to do it right now, I'm going to do Stranded in Space. That's where the dog really is, because he wants you to do that Starbase 1 to kind of get it going and get it out of the way. But then after that, he starts standing and you're like, I'm 20, I can't really do that yet. And this is it, you notice right here, this is where this other dog is. That is why, the 50s, 60s, and, it's able to go in, because Starbase 1, once you finish the tutorial, he pops up telling you to go do it. Save. Spoiler alert! Daniel shows up. Daniel says hi. Daniel's got milk and cookies for you. So, spoiler alert. But when he does that, that's when he pops up saying that we need to say Starday's gone, and then it starts to disappear. But there's this really weird bug where the tag guys are 10. You're able to go in there and do them. So, you know? Resolve the obsolete. Yes, right here. Yes, thank you. Please fix that. If you're trying to train your bridge officers and you're trying to do your expertise, you'll notice your thing keeps going negative, 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 negative. That's another bug. So hopefully they'll fix that so that way you can train your bridge officers, train what you need, dump what you need into the fleet projects. Because that's a bug where it just keeps going negative, negative, negative instead of plus, 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 plus. So that's getting fixed hopefully today. Result an issue called prototype light cruiser to the unavailable in the Federation aligned Romulan and Dominion characters. So, you picked up the starter pack. The dog basically was the people who had the Discovery, who picked up the Discovery pack was able to claim it. But it took the account down, meaning your other Federation tacticals, Federation, your Federation tactical, Federation engineer, Federation science, as well as your Romulans and your generals, because it's took the account down. Well, if you was on a Romulan general or one of your other characters, it was saying that it could not be picked up. I'm hoping they'll get thick, because I can't pick it up right now for some reason. The Discovery people who had to start attack and are a Discovery character, yeah, you're able to pick it up and play with it. So that shit that took to the account down, meaning anybody on your Federation side, Romulan, General, or Federation office, or Bridge office, character tunes, I'll tell you to pick it up too, that there's a bug that don't let you have it. Resolved an issue that caused entire Southern shuttle not to be available. I think that's the Volt, I believe. So I'm not sure what that is. Renew the reference to energy type Darrens as a reward to Dyson Tier 6 reputation. No, don't do that! Because the set I use is the Dyson set, because it has a cover shield. When you crouch down, it creates a cover shield in front of you. And engineers, if you've got cover shield 3, put it behind you, put a bunch of lines around you, crouch down, and you are literally a tank, literally. Because anybody that tries to come up to you, they can't get blinking because you got a cover shield behind you to check your back in. You got a cover shield in front of you that you're shooting through because you have the small opening that you shoot through. And anybody that does come up, you got a line field waiting till the end to kill them. So, interesting. Resolved an issue that called lockbox opening thing not displayed reward item. So, I don't want to see a million times that Dehu and Dino and Josh, getting epic shits. No, I don't want to see that, damn it. I don't want to see that. Anyway. So, soon you're going to be seeing your best buddies and your best friends doing their little things on Deep Space Nine and collecting stuff and then telling you how they did it. And when you do it, you just get junk. Pure junk. Yeah. Resolved an issue that presented color customization, color uniform colors. That's a Taylor issue. I've not messed with it. I just used the stock default Discovery outfit and just went with it, so I'm not sure about that one. But that's a Taylor issue. So if you've been trying to recolor your uniform, that's a Taylor issue. Bridge officers are now able to rank Discovery badge at the lieutenant and above. Thank you! That's another dog right there. So if you're working on your Discovery and you're going through the storyline, you're going through the things, and you start picking up your bridge officers, they would lock down to where they couldn't go any higher. You might be becoming a captain or an admiral, but you couldn't slot them the extra towers because they would lock down or had this bug where they couldn't go no higher than lieutenant level. So, thank you. Resolved an issue that was causing Lakari not able to type while full health during the scheduled redaction tutorial. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm guessing people had already got up to the Lakari storyline, and apparently they learned not the health in the thought, I guess. Not sure. Add a missing background to Justin contacts and episode secrets. So right there, apparently there's a background problem there, so they're adding some sort of backdrop or something. I don't remember where that boat to these, because I pretty much plowed through there like it's nothing. So I'm not sure what that bug is. So that's that. Next. Alright, so if you like doing upgrades, hopefully you saved. Hi. Trade Market. How you doing, Trade Market? So hopefully, you know that last week we had Phoenix Lockbox or Phoenix upgrade thingies. Hopefully you saved them, because as you can see, this weekend, it's upgrade weekend. So you did upgrade stuff and get everything to critical chance, get everything out this weekend. So starting, as soon as the servers go live again, now to me, like I said, they're down now. So let's see, like I said, it went down about 30 minutes ago. So usually to me, they go offline at 10, 12-ish. Sometimes 1 o'clock nighttime, they come back on, and you got till the 22nd, so you pretty much got all weekend to kind of, do the grind and put this stuff in, this and everything else and all. So, yep, time to get all that stuff, the epic, critical chance to kill everything in seconds. Now, the big news is this weekend we had Tholian Red Alert. So if you're trying to do your Tholian Larks, yeah, see, you have to do level 50 starting today when the servers go live till Monday. Run in third, not select that action by then. Oh, okay, cool. As I was saying, so the Tholian Red Alert will be available to all captains at level 50. So if you're trying to level up your, Tholian Red Alert marks and this everything else, yeah, you'll be able to get your Tholian marks, this everything else and all. Mark-wise, I think they only have Fleet Marks, Tholian Marks. I think that's the only two. I don't think they have any other marks that you can get. It's Fleet Marks and Tholian Marks. If I remember correctly. They don't have any others. But if you want to try to collect on trying to get some of these Fleet Marks, basically, yeah, because like I said, when I'm doing Fleet Marks, the three I tend to do a lot of is the Crystal Entity, the Tholian, and the Borg. Tholian is a choice of marks, so you can get all of that. Oh, okay. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. But no, like I said, when I'm doing my Fleet Mark, those are the three I usually do. Tholian Red Alert, Borg Red Alert, and the Crystal Entity. Because they're quick, they're fast. That's how I got my sponsorship tokens. Yep. And that's the thing. If you're trying to level up the thing, and that's the thing that really kind of bugged me, I actually still have people asking me what happened to the sponsorship thing. No, I'll have to go back and look. I think they'd removed them because you saw in that one stream, I could not seem to find them. Luckily, I had a bunch of old sponsorship token, books or tokens, crafted. They were just sitting in the thing waiting to be passed to other characters. So you was able to see them. But game-wise, no, I think they're gone. I can't seem to find them. Only the old ones. Now, I will have to say the FTO is going to this place right here. Dino Tony is over by him. So if you're living in England, I don't know where it is, but there it is right there. So if you're living in England, this place here, if you lived in England, I can't pronounce it, Birmingham, I got that correct. Over in England, they're having a big thing. She's actually going to be there, that's everything else. And the one lead guy, this guy right here, they're both going to be there talking about the Discovery show and Discovery stuff, that's everything else. The CDS, as I understand it, some of the people from CDS is actually also showing up to, show the Discovery show and this everything else. Also, if you're in the England area, yeah, you're not going to kind of go get this place a visit, this everything else. If you're in the England area, and then big news, if you like wallpapers, the artist, now when you start the game, you see this cutscene when you start the game. They've actually made it to where if you go to this link right here, you can actually download this and make this your computer cover screen through your computer, this everything else and all. So you did grab that now at this link right here. And the last big news. Yes, as I warned everybody, spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! I kind of like how they posted this late. The Discovery stuff has already started, just everything else and all. But if you remember him, he's, Ancient Craig. That when you have a temporal character or a Delta character, not to get the other one, he's always making the comment, the timeline's dying, I'll talk to you soon, timeline's dying. Well, they fixed it where he supposed to say that like one time and then disappear. Shut up, go away, call me when the timeline's in trouble. But they posted this. Now, my thing is that, then you got this. Now, if you look at this, this is actually, oh hell. The light timer, the one starbase, that's in that rift, you have to go through the rift to go to that starbase. Captain's table, that's what it's called, the captain's table. Which is a starbase where originally, if you had a Klingon fleet and a Federation fleet, and you wanted to put stuff into your Klingon fleet, I would, basically go up to there and would jump on his Klingon character. And this is like the only place where you was able to send stuff to your Klingon side, because Aaron would show up and he'd be a friendly instead of an enemy. And I could just, okay, here's a bunch of stuff, go put it into the fleet tank, and Aaron would right away walk over and basically I'd trade with him. He would quickly take those items, throw them into the fleet tank. Sadly, it's the captain's table is practically a dead zone. There's just nobody there. Nobody's hanging there, nobody talks to. And the funny thing is, the frame per second, the FPS, because there's really nobody there, it's stable at 60 frames a second. Very stable, because there's just nobody there. But since we've got this, it says I've got 2 people watching. Um, do you think that come the now at Christmas time we get the green, that gets a green shift. Q does his thing, and we get a green shift or the winter event. That's everything else. And then at the anniversary, we get some sort of, anniversary shift. And a lot of times that shift sets up, what's going to happen to the rest of the year. Do you think that this, how should I put it nicely? This anniversary, we're going to be getting something dealing with the timeline. What do you all think? Oh, hi. I don't know. Did I see so much hype on this game? Yeah, there's a lot of hype on this game, that's for sure. For her, for him. Only him, thank you. Um, so what do you think, Aaron? Since we're seeing this, welcome to 2309. Do you think this is just a lead up to what the anniversary is going to do? Exactly. Because like I said, yes, when you do the discovery, spoiler alert, Daniel shows up. I kind of like in this picture shot. There's like 3 Daniels. Well, not like a Thor. 4 Daniels. But yes, when you do the discovery, Daniel shows up. I'm not going to tell you when, but he does show up. He brings you back to our timeline. And then you're asked to basically do the starter, stranded in space. Stop the signal. You're asked to basically do the story arc and start going through the story arc. But I would not be surprised to see something, because I will get the spoiler alert. If you pay attention to how the game goes, this person right here has a few comments to us and then disappears. When you talk to Daniels and then Quinn, they make the comment about, she's in the timeline now. We have to deal with her. She's in the timeline. The fall update lead to the anniversary event? Oh, it does? Let me go back and take a look. Yeah, we'd already known that. We'd already known that. Now I will have to say this one right here. Now to the people who watch Deep Space Nine and the story Deep Space Nine, I know on Amazon, right now it's actually on Amazon, that you can get this documentary thingy, where you can actually see the, Deep Space Nine getting created. You see like the background story of each episode and each, thing, the making of Deep Space Nine. But on Amazon right now, you can actually grab this right now on Amazon. This is very, very interesting here. But yes, when it comes to so-called the new one, and like I said, I would not be surprised, because if you look at the map, in fact, can we do that? Can we look at that? Sector space, here we go. Alright, so when you're playing the story, the last sector space with this one right here, let me see that. I just say there isn't. Well, screw you then. There, now maybe we can see that one. Alright, so like I said, in the last update we got, this was the last one, the Ghana sector lock. Yeah, I want to say it's up here somewhere. But up here, there's a thing called Ancient Stardust. That's like up in this area somewhere. I would not be surprised that they give us a stronghold of some sort. I had a special project for you, Jenny. Yes, what? But I would not be surprised that if they put some sort of stronghold, or not stronghold, fleet upgrade base. Yeah, because like I said, I'm thinking about Josh. Josh is on Star Wars. That they put a fleet project up here. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll talk about that on Discord later. Okay. Now this is the last patch. You said it was posted in here? Not seen anything out of the ordinary. Alright, so, that's that. There's the test notes. Anybody got any questions? Because I've got one person watching, so I guess that's you, Aaron. So you got any questions, Aaron? If not, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Jumped over to Star Wars because Josh is on Star Wars and he's now become a subscriber to Star Wars and very happy with Star Wars The Old Republic game. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Jumped over to Star Wars because the game patching. Aaron said nope. So I will catch you all later. So let's go ahead and end it. Okay, time for the 20-second ending. So you Federation players, Little on Proctor, you Romulan players, Joe on True, you Klingon players, Katla, you new General players, Victory at Life. Yeah, I'll be joining that next. And I'll see you all shortly. And if you're not on this, go be looking at Star Wars The Old Republic. Bye now.